testing positive and one fighting for his life.
Plus, the coronavirus spreading like wildfire inside one retirement community.
And Georgians told to stay home for 3 more weeks. But first tonight, storms are on the way. We are in storm mode tonight. Thanks for joining us at 11. I'm Sean Davis.
And I'm Rick Foldown. Meteorologist Ella Dorsey is tracking what we can expect. And this is going to happen overnight, right, Ella?
Yes, Rick. They are still far to our north in the Ohio Valley, but they will reach us through the early morning hours. So you're probably going to wake up to some pretty loud thunder through the overnight hours, reaching North Georgia at around 4 a.m., Metro at around 5 to 6 a.m., and areas south between 5 and 7 a.m. So really between about 3 and 7 a.m., that's when we'll see these strong storms. We're at a level 2 risk, which means isolated severe storms are likely. Tornado risk is low. The biggest risk will be for lightning and also hail. If your car is outside and you can move it into a garage, good idea to do so. We could see some large hail as well as damaging winds overnight. I'll break down the hour by hour for where you live coming up and take a look at a very windy day headed our way tomorrow, coming up here in about 15 minutes.
Thanks, Ella. See you soon. Tonight, an entire family reeling from the impact of the coronavirus. Several tested positive, and now one is fighting for a chance at life. Tonight, they're setting their sights on an experimental treatment. CBS 46's Trayson Bragg has more on how you can help. Trayson.
Rick, this is that family, and all 3 adults that you see in this picture have COVID-19. The one who needs your help to survive is laying in a bed in the hospital you see behind me.
There's a lot of tears. There's a lot of anxiety.
The coronavirus pandemic hit the Bloomfield family harder than most. Carrie, his pregnant wife, and her father were all attacked by the virus.
We would FaceTime and talk on the phone daily and compare our symptoms.
While Carrie and his wife's symptoms started disappearing, his father-in-law's worsened. Last Monday, Stephen Feldman was rushed to the emergency room. No family member was allowed in the hospital with him.
We got a call early Tuesday morning that, he had been put on the ventilator and into the ICU, and that was, obviously devastating for us.
As the days rolled by, doctors saw little to no improvement.
It's so scary. And I think the biggest part is, you can't go in there and sit with him and hold his hand.
The Bloomfield started researching experimental treatments and stumbled across plasma infusion. In the treatment, doctors take plasma from someone who survived COVID-19 and use it to help others defeat the virus.
So for someone to donate plasma, they need to be 14 days or longer after they've recovered from the infection.
Dr. Holland tells me each donation can potentially save the lives of 3 people battling the virus. If you tested positive for COVID-19 and you want to help save lives during this deadly pandemic, you can call Atlanta Blood Services at the number at the bottom of your screen. They'll let you know if you qualify to donate plasma. Reporting live in Sandy Springs, I'm Trayson Bragg, CBS 46 News.
Trayson, thank you. Tonight, Georgians statewide are urged to stay home for 3 more weeks. Today, Governor Kemp extended his shelter-in-place order until the end of April. The governor also announcing that all short-term vacation rentals will be shut down starting tomorrow at midnight. He's also ordering new rules and restrictions for nursing homes and long-term care facilities. The governor's announcement comes as the state tops more than 10,200 confirmed cases of the coronavirus. More than 2,000 are still in the hospital tonight, and the death toll now up to 370 statewide.
I'm Alicia Roberts at the live desk. Breaking late tonight, Atlanta's mayor has issued an executive order for $1.5 million to provide shelters for the city's homeless to help stop the spread of COVID-19. Earlier this week, our cameras saw many homeless Atlantans gathering inside the rotunda at Hartsfield-Jackson Airport. Experts worry this will further spread the virus, given current social distancing guidelines. The mayor's office says that money is coming from both public and private donations. At the live desk, Alicia Roberts, CBS 46 News.
Thanks, Alicia. Empty churches and struggling businesses forced to close their doors only to be hit by thieves. Tonight, police are increasing patrols. CBS 46's Jamie Kennedy is live in Gwinnett County with more on how these burglars are taking advantage of this pandemic. Awful stuff, Jamie.
Absolutely, Rick. Very awful to know because thieves are opportunistic. Now, many places are closed at the moment because of the coronavirus, but police want the thieves to know they've noticed too. Across Metro Atlanta, a number of businesses and facilities whose doors are now closed thanks to the coronavirus have been burgled, including 2 churches.
Our church is been closed for several weeks due to coronavirus and the shelter-in-place order. Recently, we had an accident. Somebody broke into our church facility.
This has prompted New Church of Atlanta to change up their facility's security.
After that, one person is coming to church every day to watch over the safety and security of this facility.
A church in Locust Grove also the victim of an opportunistic thief. I reached out to a number of police departments. Gwinnett PD says businesses should monitor their facilities remotely, while Atlanta and Marietta police have said patrols have increased in the areas where facilities are closed. And DeKalb County police say there has been an uptick in businesses being burglarized. The department has been able to arrest several thieves. Even a restaurant that has kept its takeaway option open falling victim. Churches and businesses happy to know thieves aren't the only ones on the lookout.
The police department, they regularly visit us to watch over the places around us.
Now, police say if you are going to make those in-person security checks, please make sure to comply with the governor's orders. Live in Gwinnett County, Jamie Kennedy, CBS 46 News.
Jamie, thank you. And new guidelines tonight aimed at helping protect essential workers. The head of the Atlanta-based CDC now recommending taking workers' temperatures, having them wear face masks at all times, and avoid sharing equipment used near the face like headsets. From sanitation workers to grocery packers, there are so many essential workers who are simply afraid to go to work during this pandemic, but also afraid of losing their job. Many have reached out to CBS 46 concerned about their safety and health. A labor attorney tells us that not everyone is entitled to hazard pay, but you can try to negotiate it.
I think that what it is important for these workers to do is to point out to the employer in writing the dangerous circumstances of their workplace so that the employer knows that they're making a record that the workplace is dangerous.
That attorney also says there is strength in numbers, so if you have coworkers who are in similar situation, you should try to negotiate with your employer together.
New tonight, the Treasury Secretary says direct deposits for Americans will likely begin next week. Most taxpayers who make under $75,000 a year are expected to receive a $1,200 deposit from the federal government to help out during the pandemic. Secretary Steven Mnuchin also says so far $98 billion has been approved for small businesses. It comes as Congress gets ready to vote on the next aid package, with an additional $250 billion for small businesses. Also tonight, Georgia Senator Kelly Loeffler taking a drastic step to show that she is not profiting